Today on EA Sports. It's week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. It's an Indian summer afternoon. Perfect conditions for football, and off we go on EA Sports. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
And I saw that he had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last week's game. It's all on me now. I've got to lead my team and find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And right away, he lost the football. It's going the other way. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. And they'll be piloted by their veteran quarterback, standing 6'4". It's Ryan Tannehill.
And so often when you've stolen a possession, as they just did there,
on the first play,
picking up the fumble, the natural inclination is to attack, go after them big. Sometimes what you just want to do is put the ball in the hands of one of your best players in one of their favorite plays and establish your dominance that way.
Fumble on first down. Now here's second down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Josh Allen. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Out of the gun, Herbert gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a fourth down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they've rallied and made the tackle.
So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return, and out will come the offense as they take over. Austin's offense ready to go again. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now the former Washington Husky, here's Myles Gaskin. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
The tackle made by Jordan.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 14 carries, 122 yardage-wise, and a score as well.
Are we playing old-school football now? We've got the top 10 rusher in the league. He's sitting at number 10, but he has a chance to move up with a big-time game. So expect that offensive line every time they go to the bench and tell the offensive coordinator, let's run the football.
A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
A gain of 1 yard. And an Austin first down.
Here's Gaskin. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run now with Gaskin. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
But that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, here's Tannehill. From behind, and he's going to be driven down. Corey Willis coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Houston set to take over. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
Aaron Jones, the ball.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. A shotgun snap for Herbert.
The pass. Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
Third and long, it's Herbert. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. They bring their punter out there now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Jones on the return, and he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 35 yards that time on the punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage. But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. That's out to the left, flat and complete. That catch good for only a couple. 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact and he'll go deep.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I know a defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. This is Gaskin on the carry. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Now Tannehill on 3rd and goal. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And his kick is indeed good. And with that, they will move out in front by 3.
Voyagers, nothing.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Justin Herbert leading this unit out for their next possession. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to it.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because, as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with a quarterback on the ground so much.
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
On the pickup, it's 2nd and inches.
From the gun, Herbert completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Good.
It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll move the chains. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Into the first quarter with the score Armadillos 3, Voyagers nothing.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Herbert, he's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Midfield with a 48-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, Herbert over the middle, complete. It's Burt. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Jones. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun, Herbert. His throw caught at the 5. Yeah, he's is in. Touchdown, Houston. Beckham, his second touchdown on the season. And his guys have taken the lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? R-A-C?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
On for the extra point, Giorgio Tavecchio. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So this drive spans 7 plays. And the result, a Houston touchdown. 3. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Now Jones. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Boston's offense ready to go again. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. Open man, it's Preston Williams. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Now Tannehill. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Jabari Zuniga able to run it down for a loss of a yard. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Another try after the first down sack. Tannehill. They have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Tannehill's pass.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Herbert will drop this underneath for Jones. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Now out there now, the lefty Tavecchio for the Falcon field goal. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Here comes Ryan Tannehill now, leading his offense back out there. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown one interception. He wants to bounce that off with at least one touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. On the handoff, it's Gaskin. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
Gaskin, the ball carrier.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And he'll give it here to his running back. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
He was brought down by Akeem Hicks. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Tannehill now to throw. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Fletcher Cox coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Here's Tommy Townsend now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
At their own 30.
Here's Aaron Jones in the offense, trotting back out. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, Herbert. Over the middle to Becker. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Two minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. From the right side, complete to Williams. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now a draw play. This is Jones. So that one will get him halfway to the first down marker. 7 yards makes it 3rd and 7 now.
38-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And now Herbert a little unsure of things, so he's going to go ahead and call a timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On first down, Justin Herbert. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bird. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Back to the air. Herbert on second down. And that'll be incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up third down.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
Again, Herbert. The left side completion to Jones. No gain at all on the play there. That brings up fourth.
That goes in the category of a play that the defense is going to cherish and excites them. A completion, yes, you give up the pass, but no gain. I mean, that's exactly what you want on defense.
It sets up the fourth down.
Field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3.
Armadillos 3.
So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never got a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
Down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Austin's offense ready to go again. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Escaping the pressure right. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Looking to throw again on second down. Tannehill finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. From the gun on third down, Tannehill. But he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his second of the game. Instead, fourth down. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down. And this will be taken at the 13. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards, and there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Austin's offense ready to go again. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Tannehill on first down. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. 3 yards the gain there, second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
A gain of 19.
That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
On first and 10, Tannehill. And that'll be incomplete. The tight end, David Njoku, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Here's Tannehill. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. An important play right here, third and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Again, Tannehill. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. They get 7 there, but it brings up fourth.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
They'll take over. First down and 10. At their own.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
On first and 10, Herbert. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible. Hope he's got man-to-man coverage and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
7 yards there and a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a second and 7. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jail.
Herbert has it knocked free. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on him.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
And they'll send out their punter now as he's on to punt for Houston. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Austin's offense ready to go again. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him and keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down.
Second and 6. At the 24-yard line.
From the 24, Tannehill over the middle, and it's incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
It's third down and 6.
Here's Tannehill. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Myles Gaskin, incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And on now is the punter, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for him, made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10.
By Byron Murphy.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. And it's third down.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. This is the tight end, Njoku. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It goes for a gain of 10, and it's a first down.
First down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
As they run the option here on 1st and 10. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a second down.
45-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. He's got Njoku over the middle. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And an Austin first down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Call that a gain of 11.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and...
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Tannehill. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
3rd down.
Now it's Tannehill off the bootleg. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down.
Run to the sideline and incomplete. It's now 4th down.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 4th down, Tannehill. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Here's Tannehill. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
From the 1.
They'll try to run this one in, and he will take this one in for a touchdown. Myles Gaskin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up, never even got to it.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And an important one that is, as we are tied now early in this 4th quarter. And what a drive that was. 16 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And now out comes Houston. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st down, it's Herbert. To the left side, it's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Well, there are an
able to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And this offense on third down today, they've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This time it's 3rd and 3. Herbert back to the air. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Beckham now. It's a jet sweep. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again to Jones. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Jones, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, Clifford. And he'll get this down to the 10.
That's another.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Clifford. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And his guys are going to take the lead.
In as many coaches' meetings as we sit in, we hear the word finish all the time, don't we? And on that play, the back actually finished getting into the end zone, breaking the last tackle. Tried to wrap up, tried to use the proper technique, just wasn't able to get it done.
The lefty Tavecchio now to add the extra point. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper. allows Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Austin's offense ready to go again. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. On first down, Tannehill. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
Back to throw, Tannehill. Allen's got it over the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing again is Tannehill. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. To the air again, Tannehill. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. That catch good for only a couple. Now Tannehill saying, let's get to the line. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on, and that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yeah, the opportunity squashed. Justin Herbert leading this unit out for their next possession. And right now, probably just one thing in his mind. It's getting back to the hot start because he's really faded.
And ordinarily when that happens, the quarterback, as you know, is usually the leader of the squad. Now there's probably a silent camaraderie that comes around him saying, hey, guess what? We got you. Don't worry about it. Let's go, big fella. Because they know more times than not, he tends to pick things up, and they tend to play well.
Again, it's Jones. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Now Herbert. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The situation for them offensively as follows. Down on the scoreboard. At time, a huge factor. Their perfect start to the season in jeopardy unless they can score here as they've got it 1st and 10. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete to. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Tannehill. And nearly intercepted there. That would have been ball game if he had clinched it and caught it. Instead, it gives him one more chance here on 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Tannehill, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. Looking for Parker again, and this time he's got it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Now it's Tannehill. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. One last throw here for Tannehill. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, Charles, a one-score game. Down to the end we went. They had one final play in that one-score game. We all knew what was coming, the Hail Mary. They just couldn't get it done.
Wasn't exactly complicated, was it? We all knew, as you said, and go long and see if we can find someone open. They didn't get it done. Someone's happy. Someone is not.
So for the home team here, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for Austin, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.